Good evening, State Line. While we saw quite a bit of cloud cover out there today throughout much of the viewing area, the good news I have for you is that the sunset tonight at 4:23, which you really couldn't see with all the cloud cover out there, is going to be the earliest winter sunset. We'll also have sunset tomorrow night at 4:23, but after this weekend, we're going to be adding daylight into the evening as we go not only throughout the rest of the month of December, even though we're going to be losing daylight in the beginning part of the day until the shortest day of the year, the winter solstice on December 21st. That's the shortest day of the year. But by the time we get to December 31st, we'll add 10 minutes on to the end of the day with a sunset at 4:33. By January 24th, we'll have a sunset at 5 o'clock. And just before we spring our clocks ahead into March, we'll have a sunset of 5:55. So just adding time on to the end of the day as we go throughout the next few months. Our weather headlines, what we're tracking for you. Clouds throughout the day today acted as a blanket and they kept us from warming up, and they're going to continue to be the story throughout the overnight hours tonight, and they're going to prevent us from cooling down as much as originally anticipated. We'll only drop down into the upper teens to right around 20 degrees, but we're going to warm it up going into next week at or slightly above average temperatures by the time we get to Wednesday and Thursday, but it also does bring the chance for a little bit of mixed rain and snow showers back to the forecast. If your plans have you heading out tonight to the Festival of Lights, temperatures cooling down in the low and mid 20s under abundant cloud cover out there. You can see the clouds here on our Mercy Health Skycam overlooking downtown Rockford. Temperature currently in the mid-20s, with that southeasterly wind, though, at 5 miles an hour, making it feel closer to the upper teens. Temperatures across the viewing area for highs throughout the day today, we ended up topping out in the upper 20s throughout much of the area. That's where we saw the cloud cover. Where there was a little less clouds to start off the day, low 30s. We're all down into the low and mid 20s out there right now, but it is a little warmer than where we were this time last night. Taking a look at our peppermint mocha forecast, a warm up like I mentioned into next week. 39 by Wednesday. We'll be flirting with 40 degrees. Abundant cloud cover out there right now, and that's been the story throughout the day. We'll keep the clouds around tonight. The big story, though, is off to our south. Take a look at this. A lot of rain, snow, and wintry mix on the northern fringe of it. Even some heavier snow starting to develop over the mountains of North Carolina. No snow in our forecast the next few days, just a few clouds overnight tonight and lingering into the start of the day tomorrow. Then we should turn partly cloudy throughout much of your Sunday afternoon, and we'll keep the partly cloudy skies around into your Monday as well, with highs in the low to mid 30s. Taking a look at your forecast tonight, recapping it, 19 degrees, a blanket of clouds keeping us from cooling down that much throughout the overnight hours. 32 tomorrow, so a little bit warmer, not as cold, partly cloudy skies out there. And I do have to give a special birthday shout out to my little brother. Turned 13 today. It's hard to believe. I remember the day just like it was yesterday. I was standing there watching him being born. Got to Skype in and watch him have cake and ice cream just a little while ago. For us, though, on that 7-day forecast, upper 30s is going to be the story going into the middle of next week. So nice warm up.
All right, thanks, Ryan.
You're welcome.